In the last lecture, you learned how you can increase your Twitter followers by bringing Twitter into the physical world. And in this lecture, it's the final tip on our list, the final way that you can increase your Twitter followers, and that's really to track results. Now, we've done a very similar thing when we looked at YouTube, when we looked at Facebook, and it's really using the analytics systems of those platforms to measure what you've been doing and to really boost your impact by doing more of what is working. So Twitter Analytics will show you how many followers you've added, how many impressions your tweets have got, your top mentions, your top followers, and more. This is the only place you really need to come into to get all the information that you need. There are additional tools that you might come across, but a lot of the information you can just pick up right here in Twitter Analytics. So you can see the number of impressions, the number of tweets over the last 30 days up and down. So similar to maybe Google Analytics, it's not on a 30-day, the last 30 days, it's on the last 28 days. Mentions, number of followers that you've got, your top tweets, your top mentions, and your top followers. So someone like Mary Kay Gibbs, for example, here, I might want to start to network with her a little bit more, to maybe engage with her tweets. And let me look on my view followers dashboard here. There's a whole host of other information about what demographics they're in, the lifestyle, their interests, etc. So a lot of this information could be similar to things that we're going to look at in Google Analytics. Household income categories, net worth. There's a huge amount of information here that you can really use to identify who's important in your followers, and also who is who's really engaging with you. For example, Typeform, remember we did our market survey, top mention from them, it's earned a lot of engagements, and this is essentially me using the poster boy method right here. How I use Typeform to gather priceless feedback. Of course, they're going to retweet that and retweet my post on that because it looks good for them. It's an example of somebody using their service, and I've shared my experience in a blog post, which are the notes for this course. So you can see and track all of your activity here. I'd really encourage you to come in and especially identify your followers, how that is growing, your top mentions, your top followers, and really understand more information about your followers through these analytics. So that really wraps up our list. We've covered a huge amount, I think you'll agree. We not only covered those 10, but also why Twitter, how Twitter works, what not to do, and then getting more retweets, optimizing your profile, promoting your Twitter, using hashtags, following top users, the poster boy formula, joining a trending conversation, asking questions, bringing Twitter into the physical world, and finally then tracking results. Now, one more bonus tip for you in the next lecture, where we're going to look at how to schedule tweets using Buffer. Now, this is a very handy tool, so I'm going to tell you all about it in the next lecture.